Now let's talk gaming and tech. We actually have a couple of things of both. First off, we are talking about a tech piece from Fender. Fender Guitars has a new, what is the word that they use? Personal amp. It's not a practice amp. It's not a tiny or micro amp. It is a personal amp, which is basically a thing you plug into your guitar that then has a headphone jack that you can listen to yourself play in your ears, which is kind of cool. I don't think that in the heaviest time of my musical writing career that I would have used it necessarily, because all of my effects pedals that I use and stuff all have headphone jacks, and that serves the same function. And I was never really guitaring on the go, so but I can see that there is a market for this, even though I probably wasn't it. The really cool thing about this new thing, it's called the Mustang GTX. The really cool thing about this is it has Bluetooth capabilities, which means not that necessarily you can use Bluetooth earbuds, but you can stream stuff into the device that you can then play along with in the through your guitar. So that's pretty cool for practice purposes and such. Our next piece in gaming and tech is a gaming piece, and that is for Apex Legends. The new patch notes can be found if you follow the link in the description. New patch notes for the next season update. Next season update, I believe, is still a week or two away, but they are coming, so check it out. Our next piece is a tech piece. It's a gaming tech piece, so it's kind of both. From Sony, PlayStation 5 is reporting the lowest sales since the mid-90s for Sony and any one of their consoles. This is very specifically in Japan, because in America we can't get enough of that tech, so they keep selling out over here. But in Japan, they're apparently in some sort of an abundance because they aren't moving units. It seems all of the early adopters have gotten theirs. The PlayStation 4 is still technically outselling the PlayStation 5 in Japan, so that's a really interesting bit of trivia. Just a really strange situation. Probably will be different in a couple of months, but right now is very, very upsetting for Sony. Our next and our final piece has to do with Resident Evil. The Resident Evil 8 hype machine is in full effect, and as a part of that, they're now teasing something that looks like something that may or may not be directly correlated with Resident Evil 8. What am I talking about? So this year celebrates 25 years of the release of Resident Evil 1, and as a celebration, they are talking about doing a multiplayer game. If it's an add-on to RE8 or if it's a standalone piece is very much still murky waters. So as more comes out on this, we will be covering it. But it is worth a note that the link to sign up for the beta for the multiplayer game does exist on the RE8 page. So it kind of implies that they're going to be related, but none of the vocabulary used on the beta sign-up page implies that it has anything to do with RE8. So it's a very strange situation. So multiplayer coming to Resident Evil 8. I guess that's the long and the short of that one. And that, ladies and nerds, is the gaming and tech section.